Uh,
Time for some story.
Is this my room? Where is everybody?
Now the only one in the party. Not a bad room. Okay. Bridally.
No, leave us. I simply wish to speak with my daughter. Now go.
Father. You never learned to knock first, no matter how many times I asked.
It seems like ages.
What have you done with my friends? Where have you taken them?
To the dungeon.
Your fellow conspirators are held in the dungeon.
The dungeon? I'd feared that. So they yet live?
As for the Wind Vestal,
Agnes, what will you do with her? You'll bring ruin upon Eternia if you harm a hair on her head.
you speak of ruin. It is you and your conspirators who nearly brought ruin upon this land. Crystalism is a cult, a tool for deceiving the masses. We can trust them with the crystals no longer. The Wind Vestal shall never again see the light of day. And should she persist with her uncooperative attitude,
Then it's as I feared. You'll have her executed, though she was merely caught in a web spun of your selfish ideals.
selfish, you say?
Yeah,
Well, they
yeah.
are, aren't they? You send big men to chase down and capture one little girl. You wage war far and wide. You ravage nature. You bring suffering upon innocence. Are those your ideals, Father? What is it you're trying to do? I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I did not raise you to be such a shallow little fool.
Father, why do you say such things?
The Earth Crystal is now the last of the crystals here upon Luxendark to retain its normal state.
Hmm?
All who seek to awaken the crystal, whether the Vestal or my own flesh and blood, shall face the wrath of my blade! You shall remain here whilst you regain your senses.
And just how long am I to be your prisoner?
Until you realize the error of your ways! Redouble the guard. My daughter poses a graver threat than you might think.
Mm-hmm.
It's as I feared. Father does not understand.
Lord Durazo.
Lord DeRosso, Your Grace, what brings you here? It has been 15 years since you last ventured forth.
15, you say? It brings me joy to see what a fine Grand Marshal you have become. For an immortal such as I, 15 years seems but a fleeting moment in time.
Those eyes.
Do you recall that day? It was dreadfully cold by your reckoning, though just the sort of weather in which I delight. Upon ceding the head counselor's seat to you, I retired to my castle and partook of a goblet of steaming wine. And now 15 years have passed since you rid yourself of me by naming me Archduke. But I ask you, are you content? You seized the Earth Crystal and laid waste to the places sacred to the Orthodoxy. And you brought the crystals under the dominion of man, exploiting them to build your ideal society. All great deeds we failed to accomplish. You should be proud.
I did it not for pride.
I would have you accept my words as true, for there is no veiled reproach therein. Indeed, you have acted most valiantly, unlike we who have long done naught but watch from the shadows. And yet, you have been too hasty, Braev the Templar. I fear I do not share your urgency, for my life has spanned 2,400 years. But I understand the reasoning therein, and it is from such understanding that I say you have been too hasty.
Though 15 years have passed, you have changed not one bit. However, if I might respond...
Father just doesn't understand. Right. All ready. It's quite a way to the dungeon, but I'll manage.
Forgive me, Lord Marshal. Is Edea here with you?
No, she is not. She was supposed to be confined to her chambers.
Yes, Lord Marshal, she was. But she suddenly disappeared.
What's this? We're not the sentries vigilant?
They claim never to have stepped from their post. Her chamber door was never opened.
Then how could she have?
Ah, her father's daughter indeed. She acts from the same sentiments. Those sentiments that you once held for the Crystal Orthodoxy.
How could you know that? Have you not been away from this land these 15 years?
Was it not you who drove me to exile? Well, be that as it may. But to one such as I, you and your daughter are one and the same. Passionate, stubborn, not even 100 years old. So it is I can understand what both father and daughter are thinking, simply by watching. You ought try speaking with her, and listening too. Your time for such opportunities grows short. Crystalism, anti-crystalism. The quarrel between you and your daughter is but a proxy for that clash of ideas. Open your heart before it is too late. The very future of this world hangs in the balance.
You truly have not changed, have you?
Is that so? Well, you must forgive me. But lest you forget, it was you who appointed me Archduke.
I know the dungeon key is around here somewhere. Found it! Now to free everyone.
Way too easy. Hard chat. 4 birds in a cage. On yes, Adia, ring a bell. Are you alright? That is a fiddle. I am unharmed as well. Rude. What's the big idea of leaving me out? Sorry. Wait, Adia isn't here. What? Where is she then? Think about it. This is her home. She has friends here, family. Right about now, she can't think this way, or can't think this was all a trap. Adia is not the sort of person to commit such deception. I will not believe it. She's right. Me neither. And me least of all. I'm saying she's in more danger than all of us. We're only enemies of the state. What, and Adia isn't? With her, it's personal. She betrayed them, Tiz. People here must bear a grudge against her. They suspect she is being subjected to an especially cruel punishment. Ring a bell, your journal. What does it say? Anything about getting out of here? I'll have a look. No luck. I suppose even miraculous tomes have their limits. Then let us send Area as a scout. What? Area as a what now? You can pass between these bars. Please go and have a look around the area. Nice thinking, Anya. She may be able to track down the cell keys. But what if someone sees me? Do you think I can just muscle through like you all? Do you see any muscle on me? At all? If we all remain here, we'll get no closer to the Earth Crystal. Or to Adia. At least see if she's being held here in the dungeon or not. Oh, fine. You want me to go? I'll go. Wouldn't want Adia harmed. Not that anyone cares about what happens to me. Thank you, Ari. I shall be praying to my pendant for your safe return. I expect I'll need it anyway. Here goes nothing. What do I do? Someone's coming. I've got to hide. Gotta hide. What's with all the noise? I could hear you guys from outside. That voice. Adia. Sorry to keep you waiting. I found the keys to this place. I'm just glad to see you're safe. Oh no. Yeah.
Are you all right, Ring-a-Bell?
Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I knew you'd come. All I had to do is sit back and wait. And, well, here you are. I'm the luckiest man alive. You're my savior, my goddess. Let me thank you with a big kiss.
Walk you back up.
Ring-a-Bell, are you coming or not? I can leave you here.
Of course. Let's go.
Alright, 2 party members. glad you're alright, Ringabel. Thank you, my dear. I owe you. And the gentleman always pays his debts. Debts to ladies I repay tenfold. Here we go. It's always this. If you would have me do something else, milady, needs but ask. Alright then, Ringabel, how about you go out with me? That's very, might I ask what provoked that? If you were my boyfriend, where would you take me? Where's tonight's date? Tonight? Let me see. I need time to prepare all this time and you never once stopped to think what to do with me if I ever said yes? Well, you see. No, I'm only teasing you. You can dish it out, but you can't take it at all. Oh, this is useful information. What? You've been treating Tiz like a little brother this whole time. And every time you get the chance, you tease poor Agnes. So, who do I tell this to first? Is neither an option? I vote neither. Then you owe me twice the hush money. Alright, there's a chest up there. And a fight. This should end the fight.
Say goodbye!
Grab this chest up here. Egg potion. Okay.
Thanks, Adia. You're a lifesaver.
You're quite welcome. But it was really nothing. After all, I was raised within Central Command's walls. I know every nook and cranny.
Were you able to speak with your father?
Huh? What does it matter to you?
Yes.
You have family you can talk to. You ought to, you know.
You would forgive my father? Grand Marshal of Alternian Forces. Head Counselor of the Council of Six? You've seen how much Agnes has suffered because of my father's orders.
True enough, but...
You need not worry about me. We need to focus on awakening the Earth Crystal.
All right.
Tiz. Glad you're alright, Tiz. Thanks, I owe you one. Hey, Tiz. How do you feel about Agnes? Be honest. Whoa, where is this coming from? Never mind, it's written on your face. My face? And hey, keep it down, would you? Don't worry, she can't hear us from here. And you can't keep hiding your feelings anyway, go tell her. Tell her you like her. What? No, I don't. Well, I mean, the crystals come first. There's no time to be... I didn't mean right this second. Sometime when it's just you two. You tell her, take her hand, and walk your path together, side by side. I mean it, Tiz. You're not gonna find anyone else like her if you pass this up. Not ever. Never, ever, ever. But would you please keep it down? How do I get in this one? Must be the hidden one? Got 10% booze. Heck yeah. Hang on, yes.
Yes. Are you all right? I am. Now that you're here, Adia, I'm glad to see you're safe and sound too. Me? Well, the Eternian forces do view you as a traitor to your homeland. I feared they'd have some unspeakable punishment awaiting you. You needn't worry about that. My father is not so draconian as that. And yet, on second thought... At least no harm has come to you.
I'd like to thank you too, Adia. You saved me from having to search this entire dungeon.
Eri, do you think you could have carried this key around? You're so little after all.
It does look really heavy. I'd rather not think about lugging that about.
There's nothing to worry about now that I'm here. Well, I better lead the way. With your poor sense of direction, Agnes, who knows where we'd end up.
Now hold on. My sense of direction has improved. At least somewhat.
Isn't that simply a matter of having Eri and Tiz lead the way?
Well, that may be, but...
Don't take it so hard. Now come on, follow me!
If you say so.
Alright, full party. This just really bothers me. I don't know why, but I want to leave it the way it is. That has to be hidden. Boost. That should be enough for Adia to go to level 4. If I remember right, I think it's by the stairs. Hopefully it won't take me too long to get out of here. I think I have to go back to the first floor. There we go. love it. That's good. Definitely want to try to end this fight fast. Or get 100. Might have messed this one up. There we go. Lengthy to get that one turn, but we get it. All that matters. Level 4.
That is hammered in the left. That ball is absolutely murdered. Crushed by Pujols. And that makes it 11-6 here in the 6th.
What's up, Joe? Appreciate the raid. Hope that you are doing good. Big crit. Arcanus going up to level 5 on Twilight. Not glad I pulled up a guide. I normally don't, but I am getting tired and I have to get out of this dungeon so that I can go to sleep. I haven't been tired in a while. We gotta get to that save point. We gotta get out of the dungeon. I'm good, man. How are you doing?
in the left. That ball is absolutely murdered. Crushed by Pujols. And that makes it 11-6 here in the sixth.
Oh, you're good, dude. How'd your stream go?
I'm bored of you.
Dead. That 50% makes me want to play longer, but I'm tired. What's up, Pucks? How's it going? Good damage. And one more. That's fun. That's also fun. Little extra money there. That's a double kill. Gotta get off this floor. One more. Alright, 50%. Arcanist up. Save BM MP. Black Mage MP. The line. Heck yeah.
Now, if we can get through here, then... Hold on while I try this key. It won't open.
Are you sure? Do we need a different key?
I don't understand. I'd thought...
Little Edea, in a bit of a bind?
Who's there? Sage? Is that you? What are you doing here?
Tough night on NHL. Ouch.
What am I doing here? I could ask you the same. As for me, I'm right where I belong.
That's so, Mr. Sage.
Right where you...
Yes, indeed. You see, I'm a founding member of the council that preceded the Duchy of Eternia. And that would make me your enemy.
I don't understand.
I've been sequestered in Yuliana Woods ever since that Templar Braev Lee seized power.
Bravely.
But the fact remains, I still count among the members of the Council of Six.
Night isn't going bad. I need to get some sleep.
You were
I'm
acquainted
tired.
with my father? Then you must have known who I am. Why didn't you say so, you miserable old Lex?
I saw little need, being that I was in seclusion and no longer attending the council.
This cannot be. You were a trusted friend to us. A teacher-like figure who rendered aid. And to now hear you say you serve Eternia? The people who killed the Earth Vestal, the Fire Vestal, Olivia! I don't understand! Who are you, really?
Who indeed? I am but an outsider looking in.
What do you want with us?
An old friend has risen from a long slumber, so I came to see him. While I was here, I thought I would deliver a warning.
Oh,
A warning?
yeah, it's time to go to sleep.
Then you
stuff
yet
over.
serve the Duchy's forces and mean to stand against us?
You are not entirely wrong there. This world is not so clean or pleasant as you may think. I suspect your journey this far has taught you as much. Malice is not the only enemy. The road to ruin is oft paved with good intentions. With action comes consequence. The joy of some may be the misery of others. To decide one way is to abandon the other. Knowing this, will you continue upon your chosen road?
Nothing could stop me.
You mean us?
Right. Us. We've come so far together.
Is that so? Well then. Have the courage to think and act on your own.
Those words.
Mm-hmm.
Have the courage to disobey.
Well now, you do remember.
Sage.
Step back.
Sage?
Know that ever shall I be watching over you.
The plot thickens. I really didn't want this fight, but it's whatever. Hmm. Dia, level 53. Anya's level 6 Spirit Master. We are in good shape. And now, I'm being serious. Let us rest. And let us save, because I am very tired. Even after like talking to Shred, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I just have to go to sleep. I just physically am exhausted. But this isn't a pretty important part of the game here. But there should be some stuff here going on. Free stuff, cool. That's level 10, Bravo Bikini. Win. HP recovery. I'll have to go with that. Because now with this, rebuilding the town, we're at a point where it's going to be so much work to upgrade some of these things. Originally on the 3DS, you could do it in sleep mode. Or, yeah, sleep. As long as your DS wasn't completely turned off. And you can do the same thing here. I try not to. But it is what it is. Oh. Didn't think you'd go first. It'll be okay though. I'm trying to think though in terms of numbers. I want to say this game probably at least 70 hours. But that also varies because it depends on how you go about it. The second half of the game. This game is kind of divided in two halves. I'm almost done with the first half. The second half, I think most people generally lump it together. And it can go really, really fast, or it can be a slower process, but it depends on how you go about it. There's the chest. Yeah. Look at this. Nothing. Literally pointless. But that's okay. Store is locked. Right, I'll pull the cutscene.
It won't open. But I should have expected as much for the crystal's last line of defense. My father must have the key.
Mm-hmm. You know what that means. All right.
Eternian Central Command lies ahead, and the chamber of the Council of Six is housed at its summit.
So that's where we'll find your father, Edea?
Yes. Along with the Dark Knight Alternis Dim and that strange man who put us to sleep.
Well, we need the key Edea's father has. That's the only way we'll make it to the Earth Crystal. If we can just get the key, maybe we can avoid fighting a lot of people.
I'm afraid that is one big if.
Lord Marshal, the gate to the dungeon was utterly destroyed. But why would Juliana assist in the Wind Vestal's escape?
The capricious old fool. I cannot fathom his thoughts. But that the two appear now after 15 years. It's as if they have come to gloat over my demise.
Lord Marshal, I'm afraid I don't understand. It is unlike you to utter such bleak words.
Victor and Victoria are defeated. And we no longer receive word from our squads deployed abroad. Those two grandsires said their piece ere going into hiding again. All that remains now of the Council of Six are you and I, Alternis.
I shall not concede defeat. Were we but to slay the Wind Vestal.
And what of my daughter? Could you slay her too?
I...
Hear me, Dark Knight Alternis Dim. I would have you escape while you still may.
Your Lordship, I must protest. Am I such a burden to be sent away so?
It is my faith in you that makes me bid you leave. For I have a task I would entrust to no one else.
You need merely speak the word.
The time has come for me to share my true aim in restoring the Duchy of Eternia and reveal the secret borne by its predecessor. Until now, only I and those two grandsires were privy to such knowledge.
All right. We're on level 47 here. Saw the chest up there. Or floor 47. Gotta take that middle guy out. Alright, Adia. That's fine.
Say goodbye.
Two thunders? One would be ideal. Thundages. But it'll be two. Alright, Anya's up to 53. A lot more money. So I'm not too worried about spending money now. For now. Anya, 53. Ring a bell, 53. And then trying to build up Adia and Anya's job classes. Oh, I know there's one chest up there, so I might as well just grab it. Ow. That's why I did that, just to be on the safe side. Ow. Should take 3. And then there's still 2 optional bosses. I went on the east path, but I can walk backwards on the central path and the west path, and there's 2 bosses there. Hard bosses. But beating Adia's dad should make, help her leveling up. Beating Victor, Victoria, and then Adia's dad should be a big help. Gotta make sure everyone stays alive, which is always the thing. Especially the last couple times I've been playing this game. Ooh, boy. Alright. There's 2 other chests. Where? Let's see. One will do the job. That almost paid for it. Alright, leveling up is going to be important for this part of the game. The bosses in this area of the world are tough. I also miss getting a summon too, I believe. So I may have to go back and do that. Well, probably when I do the castle, or before I do the castle. That's two. Yeah, him getting to go first is kind of messing me up.
I saved this for you.
But it's okay. Phase for one, we brought in 55, we output 45. Not bad. It's getting close. Old hourglass. I think this is the exit. Beautiful. That actually may be it for the fight. I'll be close. No idea.
Good luck!
Thank you, special. Right, 20%. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, no, it's a trap. Okay, I thought it was the exit. Getting some extra items. I don't know if this will be enough to kill though. Could have did too. that's gonna reset the meter or the counter. But it is what it is. Nothing mad about it. My fault. Totally my fault, so yeah. Oh. You can't go this way. Not bad. Alright. This should level up. Idea almost to level 8. Like a god class. And Tiz and Ring a Bell. Getting a little bit closer to where I need them to get to. Good safety precaution there. Ow. Still gives me 34, I'm outputting 90. How far into the game are you? Like 3 hours, so you're still, I'm assuming you're still in Oswald Chapter 1. It's when you get out of that the game becomes really full. You'll see why. Gotta think about what I want to do here. I want to change something. Because I'm not able to steal. So I almost feel like I have to drop the speed. But I need him to go first. Oh, you're in open world, so you finished the chapter 1 then. And that's where the fun begins. Because now you get to, you see the world, and it's like, okay, which character do I want to add to my team next? Or do I want to try to, like, I guess you can go pursue as chapter 2, but along the way, there's other characters that you'd be able to grab. Which I think is really cool. So you're going at, it's open-ended, and it's based off of how you want to go about it. Yeah, it's non-linear, so every character has 4 chapters, and the difficulty scales based off of the chapters. So not necessarily, it's not like your typical RPG where everything scales together. It scales based off of chapters. So yeah, you could do everyone's chapter 1, or you could mix in some chapter 2s along the way, and the game will scale with you. And you're able to see. There's some areas of the game that are going to be a little bit harder because there's other stuff in that area that makes it so. But for the most part, it scales. So if you want to add other characters, if that's a priority, or if you're really invested in, you know, character X or character Y and want to see their stories play out, you can go with that too. Yeah. Watching a speed run of Octopath is really interesting. Because there's some things that you can do to help at lower levels, but all in all, like to me, it's been a really fun experience. And when they announced that we were getting Octopath 0, I was really excited. Mainly because I wasn't expecting it. Gotcha.
Good luck!
One should do it. I think it's cool. There's a game, I think it's called Live a Life. And that's kind of where Octopath originated from. Because it's 8 different characters with 8 different stories. But it's an RPG, but in that game, each story is almost like a different genre. Whereas Octopath, they're all, you know, different. So you have the different characters, you have the job classes, and stuff, but each character has their own unique story with 4 parts. And because you're playing Octopath 2, there's shared chapters as well, which I believe shared chapters have 2. So it allows you to kind of do everything that you want to do. Or not. There's 32 chapters because there's 8 characters, and they all have 4 chapters to complete their story. There are share chapters, and then there's one, like the final chapter that links everything together, but it's optional. You don't have to do it. So it's one of those games where the ending is determined on you. How much do you want to do? Or how much do you not want to do? Like, it's totally up to you, and I think that's pretty cool. Or if there's certain characters that you really don't like their story, like, you're not forced to play them. If you don't want to. So it's totally up to you. What's up, Lexi? How you doing? If anything, for the combat. And so, some of those final bosses are very, very cool. Like, I love the battle system. I love the music for the game as well. Like, it's great. It'd also be great if Anez would get the kill if they could save my MP. Thanks, Lexi. Like, the loss of Boise hurt. But it's just... It's what I was saying for the podcast. It's really all about, in order to pull off an upset, you have to get to the 4th quarter and make it a game. Because Georgia, like, Andy's a good coach. He ran a good offense. I know he left some plays out on the field. I'm well aware. I did as well, too. But there are, you just have to get to the 4th quarter. There's no pressure on, like, there's no pressure on me to win. He has a better team. He's at home. I'm playing with house money, so you just try to do the best you can to stay in the game and just make something happen at the end. Like, really, that's all that you can do. Oh, wait. They're all braving. This isn't good. This could be a death. Man. Oh, yes, we get to go. We're good. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard. I like it because I'm a big turn-based guy. Like, I don't know if you've ever played Final Fantasy X, David, but it has all of the... It has the turn order out, so you can plan ahead, or you can do stuff to move ahead in a turn order. Or push your opponent back in turn order. So Octopath is really interesting because, you know, obviously you have the Bravely and defaulting, and it's, hey, can I squeeze in extra before you get to go? Or can I plan so that I can break you so that we get to go ham? You know, there's a lot of strategy for the battle system, and I really like that. Yep. I don't know if she'll get to go first. Anya's going first would make things easier, but it's no guarantee. 2 out of 3, that's not bad. I didn't get to catch that, but I saw the score. I heard there were some Big Sisters involved in the game late. And one more. That should kill. Yesterday was rough for a lot of people. The missed field goals. Brutal. A lot of missed field goals yesterday. I don't have time to play around. I have money. See, there's a chest here, the blue chest. Can't open it yet. Gotta wait for the second half of the game. And there's one chest. Assassin's Dagger. I did this backwards.
Enough.
Okay, I should have hit the other wall. But the boost should be good enough anyway. If we can get that EXP up to 50%, that'd be great. Alright, there's a chest there, and then there's one more chest somewhere. I'm just glad you're enjoying the game, David, because I know I shouldn't stress about it, but I do get nervous when someone asks me, like, hey, what do you think of this game? Okay, you know, I'll give it a shot. And I want people to like it. Like, I wouldn't want to recommend something to someone and they're like, man, this game sucks. Everyone has different tastes, but, you know, it's nice when someone asks you for an opinion on something, you give it to them, and they're like, hey, you know, I enjoy this, I like this. Fair enough, because I'll tell you the things that I like about it. I've always felt like that's like people are like, oh, I want an unbiased opinion. Like, but do you really? Wouldn't you want to ask someone who knows about something, because then they can give you details. They could tell you why they like it, what they like about it. Like when you read reviews on gaming sites, I like when the reviews are from someone who's a fan or someone who's played the series, because it's a different perspective as opposed to someone who's totally new to the IP. Because you get a more nuanced answer, or some of the things that stand out to you aren't going to stand out to someone who's new to it, like Metal Gear. Someone asked about Metal Gear. Like someone playing Metal Gear Solid reviewing it for the first time is going to be a different answer from someone who's a vet of the game, because they can give you more details. If you have like more pressing questions, they would be able to answer. There's down here, right? And vice versa, you could always ask why someone doesn't like a game for the same reason. But if I'm interested in something, I would want to know why it's liked. So I'd want to ask someone who likes it, so they can tell me why people like it. Yeah. Ow. Hopefully just one fire drift. I lied too. Oh no, 3. Oh, 2. Okay, that worked. Hoping for 1, but I'll settle for 2. I haven't been able to upgrade him for a long time, so that's actually a big dub in my eyes. What do you have? Raises your strength. Get some gloves. I need you to be able to actually steal when I'm trying to do it. There's one extra chest somewhere. Gotta figure out where I'm missing a chest now. Alright, Fizz. You're up, bud. That should take out the small guy. If Famous was here, he'd be laughing, because it's dead once again. Convergence. I missed something really big here, so we're gonna do it right now. I'm pretty sure this takes me to Adia's room.
This is the room where I grew up.
AKA go to sleep.
So this was your room.
Ring a bell, don't be
Hey,
awkward.
ring a bell. Let a girl keep some privacy.
Where's the fun in that? This place must be full of memories. I can almost taste them.
Ew.
I don't have any memories, least any I can recall. So forgive me if I wax a little sentimental here. They say you can tell a person by their room. And all I can say is, what a fine room you have here.
Ew.
Thank you.
Hey, isn't that a picture of you, Adia? You look so young.
Oh, how embarrassing. Let's pretend you didn't see that.
Here's one with your entire family.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
See why.
Seeing this picture leaves no doubt of the depth of your father's love for his daughter.
If by love you mean exasperation, you may be right.
Are you truly prepared to battle your own father?
Yeah. Good question.
That would seem to be my destiny. You could say I truly am my father's daughter. We are both of a mind that shan't ever waver once we decide upon something. To go against one willing to die for his beliefs calls for steely resolve. That is why I...
It doesn't have to be this way.
How so?
It serves no purpose to abandon dialogue from the start. Not while you are both here to talk.
I will consider it.
But that's not the real reason why we're here. Cool room, yes. But we're really here to go to sleep. So that I can get that full MP refresh. I just burn ethers for no reason, which is my fault. Mirande. An hour and 15 minutes, and then 20 hours and 10 minutes. Let's put this up to about 2 hours. I'm gonna add to the others. Well, those are the 3 that I'll work on, but we'll knock out the 2 hours first. Okay, so we gotta keep going along this path. I think we have to go up and then come back down to get that other chest, because I can't see it.
But that cannot be. How could such a secret be behind the crystals?
It's not for us to question the truth. I will see that the Vestal and her followers are stopped here. And you, I would have you prepare for the worst. The Pillar of Light will appear somewhere in this world. You must find it, Alternis. And you must be victorious.